Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to do a full face of KAJA beauty, which is super popular on the internet and no stranger to being a viral sensation. And this is the final result. We can see I got a little bit carried away with the cheek stamp. I really like it and I thought it was really cute, so we're keeping it on. But I'm really excited to share this with you guys. I was actually kindly gifted this set of KAJA beauty from Stylekorean, so shout out to Stylekorean and thank you for sending this over. So if you do want to try out KAJA beauty, it is available at Stylekorean. I do not have an affiliate code, but I'll try find some links to these products. And I was kindly given 4 products to try out. We have the wing stamp, which is for your eyeliner, which really exciting by the way. It's a set for a stamp and a normal felt tip. And we also have the jelly charm, which is actually a lip and blush stain, and it comes with, as mentioned, a little charm. And we have the beauty bento, which I've tried before on my channel. It's this beautiful trio of eyeshadows. And last but not least, the cheek stamp, which you can see is on my cheeks. It is one of the most viral products I think ever, and it literally is just a stamp with a love heart on it, but it's super cute and honestly I like it. But let's get to the review and the products. So I've prepped my skin with a little bit of foundation and sunscreen earlier, and the first product we are actually going to try out is the lippy, because my lips feel really bare. I usually put on some lip balm, but I didn't want to disrupt the texture of this product. And how cute is this? It comes with this little keychain you can put on, and it is just so adorable. I love it. I think it is so cute. It's not very functional, but hey, look at these little keychains. They are just so cute. Now this is the jelly charm, which can be a lip and cheek stain. I'm going to use it only on my lips because we also have the cheek stamp to try on later. This is the shade Fig Soda number 4, and it is actually a cool tone, almost pinky mauve. Let me show you guys. Look at that. It's a very glossy formula, and as it suggests, it does stain. I'm expecting this to be kind of like the Roma Juicy Lasting Tints just from the swatch alone, so let's just put some on the lips. Right off the bat, it's very light. It's a watery texture, and you can see the texture is almost gel-like. It doesn't have like a super overpowering scent when you put it on, but you can definitely smell like a bit of a floral. It's very subtle, and I like how it does give a slight shine. It's not super juicy, but again, I didn't put on a lot, and just by itself I think it can be used as everyday, just like a on-the-go lippy. Pretty hydrating and moisturizing. It didn't clean onto my dry lips, so let's put on the second layer. There we are. We can see it does build up, and it's more like a, well, it says lip stain, but it does feel like one of those where it's more just accentuates the color on where you put it, but it has to dry down first. So I wouldn't lather this on like a gloss. Normally I would just treat it as like a normal lip stain, and it does go on very comfortably. So this is 3 layers. We can see definitely glossy, very reflective, especially on the center of my lips, and it looks really cute. The next product we're going to try, I'm so excited, is actually this cheek stamp, which has been viral everywhere. And as it suggests, it is literally a stamp, and it goes on this beautiful cream product. So we can see it's almost like a cream cushion, and we have a hard, almost like, I think, styrofoam stamp. And you can literally just stamp a love heart on your face. It looks so cute. I have tried it and swatched it on my hand, but I haven't actually tried it on my face yet, so this is super exciting. This is the shade Koi, which is quite a neutral peach color, which I think can really suit a wide range of people. Obviously this is targeted towards someone with fairer or medium light skin. If you have a darker skin, I don't think it's going to show up, and the pigment just from swatching it is quite light, but let's give it a go. Also, did I mention it's super fun to like twist it off? It just bounces. But let's give this a little stamp. Ooh, I got quite a bit this time. We're just going to, oh, look at that, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, isn't this perfect for like Halloween? I feel like you can literally just use this for Halloween makeup. I'm going to actually use my fingers to blend it out and see how it goes, because I think a sponge will soak up too much of the pigment. Okay, so I'm using tapping motions, as you can see, and even though the initial deposit seemed really pigmented, the color is fading quite quickly onto my cheeks. One thing I do want to note, that this product, I do feel like it is really beginner friendly. It doesn't really dry on the skin immediately. You can see it didn't really stain my cheeks, so it's really easy to blend out and pat out, as long as I feel if you didn't powder your face, because as I mentioned, I only put on foundation. I didn't put on any setting powder, so I'm blending cream on cream, so it's really easy. Okay, it definitely is a very subtle blush, and in person I actually really like how it is this really natural flush as well to my skin. Like even here you can see it gives my skin a little bit of warmth. It's not super like out there I'm wearing blush, which can totally be a vibe sometimes, especially I feel if I'm like in a rush and I want to go uni. I don't want to look too disheveled, but I want to like have some makeup but not too heavy. So this is actually perfect, but for the sake of this review, I want to put on one more layer. I'm gonna put on 2 hearts, and also I do want to mention, don't squeeze too hard because it will go on the side and I feel like I'm wasting the product a little bit. Whilst it's fun to stamp it on, I might just take my finger and grab the excess on the side just so I don't waste the product, honestly. There we are. Definitely can be built up, and it's not really removing the layer underneath as well. It's just actually building up to something that is more pigmented, which I do appreciate. I think that's a really nice formula. Very cute. Now I'm just going to put some on my nose as well and my chin. So as we can tell, this is definitely like on the sheerer end of a formula, but it's definitely something that's perfect for natural makeup, and I do like this color Koi a lot. It's very demure, very mindful. I hate how I reference online slangs way too much, but I do like it. I think it's really sweet, and you can see it still gives that glow from within. I am really quickly just going to powder my skin a little, just because I am putting on eyeshadow and I don't want to put it on a cream surface. I feel like that could disrupt the texture of the eyeshadow. I'm using the About Tone powder, and we're just using quite a dense blush brush and pressing it in on the center of our face. Can we see how that instantly mattified my skin? This powder is gorgeous. I'm sweeping some of it over the cheeks of the blush, and it's honestly doing a pretty good job. It didn't like disrupt or anything, and I do love this powder, so I know it works a lot. It did take away some of the pigment, but not a big deal. Now we're going to try the Beauty Bento, which has also been super famous, and I have actually tried this product in the past on my channel, and I have the shade Peach Madeline, so I'm just going to use my one, and I'm going to keep this one for a gift for a friend since it's her birthday. So this is a beautiful trio. This eyeshadow is just so fun and compact. You have one matte shade, one fine glitter, and one chunky, like almost, I would say, wet looking metallic. It's super fun. It's like a foiled shade. I really like this formula. I do think it's really fun to play with, and especially when you snap it. We're going for a super simple look today, so we're going to start off with this beautiful matte, and I do want to mention they have a tiny mirror in here you can reference, which I think is cute, but I'm going to just use my Wayne Goss cheek compact mirror since it's bigger. There we are, just a slight pink tint all over, and I'm going to take this foiled metallic shade, just tap it really gently on my fingers. You can see how reflective that is, and I'm going to tap it on the center of my eyes. This is super sparkly, by the way, so a little goes a long way. Look at that. That is so shiny. It literally looks like my eyelids are wet. It is such a beautiful shimmer shade, and I'm just going to take a tiny bit of the fine glitter under my eyes, and that's it. I don't want to go overboard with this look today. I feel like if you're someone like me who's quite lazy with their eye looks most of the days, and you just want to reach for something that you know will work, this is working out. This like looks great. Guys, the next product I'm super excited to try out is the Wink Stamp. Now this is actually a set of eyeliners, and what's so special about this set is that you come with the wing and the actual liner. What I mean by it comes with a wing is that one of these is actually a wing liner stamp. So I'm not sure if you can see it properly, but it literally stamps out a wing liner for you, so you don't have to like think about, oh, I'm going to have to like make a perfect wing, etc. No, they just do it for you. And this one is just a normal felt tip, and you can connect your wings together. Really cool. I haven't actually tried this on my eyes yet, so I'm really nervous. I don't know if I'm going to use it wrong. I hope it's beginner friendly. One thing I have noticed from the swatch is that it does bleed a little on my hands, but I don't know if it's because my hands are just extra veiny, or it's because I wash my hands so it like gets a little bit wet. Not sure. Hopefully it doesn't bleed on my eyeshadow because we did use powder, so I think that should work out. But let's give it a go. So you do have 2 stamps on both sides. You have the left and right, so it matches for one of your eyes, which I think is really considerate. So let's just go for it. I haven't done a wing liner in a while, so this is really scary. That wasn't so bad. That was pretty good. Wait, let me go a bit closer. Can we see that? That's pretty cute, actually. That wasn't so bad at all. So what I did was, I feel like I didn't explain what I was doing because I was so nervous, but I literally just lined the flat edge of the stamp here alongside the corner of my eye and went boop. So let's give it a go from the right hand side. Now, I don't usually do an upturned wing liner anymore just because I feel like my eyes are better suited for like a downturn eyeliner. I think you guys have realized that. But every once in a while, it's fun to have a cat eye. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this classic felt tip and I'm going to just perfect it a little bit. I wanted to make it a little bit sharper. And I'm just going to connect this to the center of my eyes. This is actually so pigmented. I wasn't expecting it to be this pigmented, and good news guys, it doesn't bleed on the eyes. You can see how the liner is pretty sharp. I'm trying to put the mirror reflection of light on it. I don't know if that's helping, but it's not bleeding at all. I did make an amateur's mistake that I blinked when it was wet, so there's a little bit of a line there, but that's on me. I think this is pretty good. Like, far away, they look super even. I'm so happy with that. If you're a girly who loves wing liner, this could be really, really helpful. I found it super easy to use, and honestly, I do think it took a little bit less time than normal eyeliner just because you're not trying to like figure out, oh, okay, is everything going to be even or is it going to like be lopsided, etc. Well, I'm back. I put on a little bit of mascara, but that is it for my makeup look. And honestly, this is so simple, and I do like how I achieved a full face of makeup with just these products, and I do like the effects. I do feel like the wing liner is a little bit different from what I'm used to, and I'm kind of like, wow. Like when I was looking at myself in the mirror earlier in the bathroom, like, ooh, this is a bit new, and I do like it a lot. Now, I do want to mention, since we put on the lips the longest, it's been roughly an hour actually since I put it on, and you can see it's still quite like a gel texture. There's still some shine to it, but obviously the shine isn't as intense as it was, and the color is still there. I'm actually really happy with it because I've been drinking like my DIY milk tea as I'm filming. I always do this because I get a really sore throat super easily, so I've been drinking a lot, and you can see there aren't really like any lip stains on my cup, which I think is really good. Just the glossiness definitely has worn down quite a bit, but that is to be expected. But let's do a quick rundown of everything. Let's start off first with this beautiful lip tint. I do like it. I don't think it's anything super special, but it is really cute. And if you do take away this charm, which you can just clip on and off pretty easily, honestly, this is super travel friendly, and you can literally just chuck this in your purse and everywhere. It will fit anywhere. It fits in the palm of my hand so easily. Really, really cute. I like it. I do like this color. It's quite a neutral, cool shade, so it really matches a lot of looks and makeup products. I am going to put this keychain on though, just because I think it's adorable. It's super, super cute, and I just like pink things. Honestly, this is just adorable. Really, really like it. Not functional, but I do like this formula. Nothing super special. It doesn't stand out to me as like a wow, you must have it, but it is really nice to have. Next, I want to talk about this cheek stamp. I actually really enjoy the formula of this product. I think it gives you like a glossy kind of gel-like finish. You can see my cheeks are still quite radiant. There's still some shine to it, which I enjoy. And I do like a more sheer blush nowadays, because then you can build it up rather than something really pigmented and you're like, oh my gosh, and then you start, you know, buffing it away. I think layering on is more important than putting on a layer and then buffing it, or putting on like a setting powder to reduce it. I enjoy it. The stamp, really, really fun. Again, not the most functional, but it's really, really cute. And like I said, honestly, you can use this for like Halloween or something and just put a cheek stamp on you. Let me see if I can do that. Ooh, that didn't work out. I probably need a little bit more. I think it's really cute. I do not think it's super functional, and it's like I said, it does get on the side a little bit, so I do feel like I'm wasting a little bit of product. But hey, we get to have a little bit of fun every once in a while. This shade is phenomenal. I do love a neutral peach shade. This one just checks all the boxes. Really, really nice. And the eyeshadow, I've used it in the past. I've said it. I really like this. I like how compact it is, and literally it's like a compact. It is really, really travel friendly. Again, I think I've mentioned it. It's the same size as like a ColourPop Super Shock, so it's really small. Again, fits in the palm of your hand, and once you travel overseas, this is super convenient. And the eyeshadow, look at that. It is so pretty and glossy. It looks like, again, wet eyeshadows, which I love a lot, and I do like this quite a bit. I do recommend trying it out. There's a lot of different shades. You have ones where I think there are 2 mattes, 1 glitter, or 3 glitters. There's just so much to choose from. This is a kind of warmer palette as well. Peach Madeline number 16. Really like it as well. Last but not least, the eyeliner. The eyeliner is probably my favorite out of everything I tried, just because it's, number one, super functional. Second, it's easy to use. I think one thing about makeup over the years that I've tried is what makes high-end makeup and drugstore. In my opinion, it's not only the price. Usually, like, the price sometimes can be justified in a high-end makeup because it makes your makeup process easier. So for example, sometimes when I am applying foundation, I find just some of my more high-end foundations, they apply super easily. I can just stamp it on and brush it literally with my hand, and it can look flawless. Whereas sometimes my foundation on the drugstore end, or ones that aren't super like well formulated, you have to take your time. You really need to think about, okay, I have to use a brush with this one, or a sponge, I need to use it in a certain way. It's harder to make it work, and this eyeliner, I feel, it makes the process of makeup easier. So I think it is worth it, because this stamp, honestly, it's perfected like my eyeliner. I think it looks great because it's made with like a factory, so obviously those 2 stamps are exactly symmetrical, and it makes my eyeliner look great. And I think it's really dark. It's like pitch black. It's well done, and so far no smearing, no nothing. But again, I haven't worn it for a long time, but right off the bat, I do enjoy this, and I can see myself reaching for this quite a bit actually. And I do enjoy the felt tip. Super dark, super fine, really easy to use, and just glides on. But yeah, that's it for today's review of KAJA Beauty. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, or even subscribe to my channel, and let me know down below what videos you would like to see from me. And most importantly, are you going to pick up any of these products yourself? And if you've tried the brand before, what are your thoughts? Please let me know. I would love to hear it. But that's it from me today, and I'll see you guys for the next video.